Hey, Chris here. Welcome back to the channel. So this video, I wanted to talk to you about a plan, quite an enthusiastic plan actually, for me to make some profit from bookmaker accounts that are going to pay for my holiday in February. Now, the reason for this plan is over the past couple of years, every February I've taken my family on holiday. I wanted to do the same again this coming February in 2025, but I thought rather than paying for it with my own money, why not make the bookies pay for it? Now, I've not actually been doing match betting for quite a while now because I've been gubbed and restricted on most, if not all, of my accounts. But there are some accounts where I was restricted but still can place some stakes. And this strategy that I've been using recently really works well on gubbed accounts. And also I've opened some new accounts that I never used for match betting before. So we'll get on the laptop in a second and I'll talk you through exactly what I'm doing each day and how I plan to make this profit. Now, this holiday that I'm planning in February, I've actually already booked and paid for the flights, which are £2,300. The hotel is booked, which is £2,800. And then all the other costs like your activities, food, and miscellaneous costs like the airport parking and lounge at the airport, stuff like that. That's going in at £1,500. So I've actually got £6,600 of a budget to spend on this holiday. So I really got my work cut out for me over these next few months to see if I can reach that target. Now, because of the last two trips in February is going to Dubai, and I absolutely love Dubai, and I would go there again in a heartbeat, but wanted to change it up this coming February. So we're going to go to Singapore, just because they have amazing weather in February, like 30 degrees, and they've got Universal Studios there and some really nice luxurious hotels, and my favorite, all-you-can-eat buffets. But now you know the plan, where I'm going and why I want to make this money from the bookies. Let's jump on the laptop now, and I'll show you how I'm planning to do it and how you can copy me and do exactly the same. So here on the laptop then, we'll be using the new site that I've been talking about here on the channel, Tilt the Odds. Now, I have done a guide on this, how you can place Lucky 15 bets. Of course, it's a completely free guide. I don't charge for my courses and guides like that. So check out the link for that down in the description. And also, of course, there's the match betting and value betting Facebook group link down there, which people are now chatting about Tilt the Odds on that group as well. So be sure to check that out if you're not a member yet. Now, the reason why we're using Tilt the Odds is because I've used OddsMonkey to take advantage of all the free bets, but I'm gubbed and restricted everywhere. So Tilt the Odds is the next step, I think, for being able to continue to profit from those gubbed accounts. Now, my bankroll strategy for this is I'm using just small stakes, so like 40 pence on the Lucky 15s, which is a £6 total bet. Then for stuff like the patent bets and trixies and your doubles, doubles I'm using like £5 stakes, and then for the patents and trixies, using like £1 stakes on those, which is going to take it up to £4 or £7 there, depending on what kind of multiple it is. Thankfully, I'm in a position where I have enough bankroll that I don't need to plan it that much. As long as I'm using smallish stakes, then I know I have enough money to continue placing those bets. I'm not doing anything ridiculous like huge stakes or anything. But what I'm doing is I'm going on here and I'm placing these bets between 9 a.m. and 10:30 in the morning. So it's only an hour and a half each day. And that's not just placing the bets non-stop. I'm actually taking coffee breaks and getting into them. If you basically, when you go to refresh here, if the same bets keep popping up, you just need to wait like 5 minutes and then it'll potentially then suggest different horses to get on. You don't want to keep placing bets on the same horses. Bookmakers I wanted to talk to you about. I'm using Fafabet, then Jeff Banks has been a really good one. Paddy Power is a restricted account of mine, but I'm using that one. Sky also restricted, but using that. NRG and then Dragon Bet. So that's literally the only bookmakers I'm using. I might try and add some more in there that I've got that are restricted, but for the moment, that's all I need. Now, as for how many bets I'm placing each day, if we scroll down here, you can see we're on the 23rd of October, and my goal now, you can see here at the bottom, my goal is to place 20 bets per day. Sometimes I might not quite reach that, so if, say, one day I place 17, then on the next day I'll try and place 23, so it averages out at 20. You can see the stake size for today is basically £115 there, a penny off of it. And at the moment it's saying profit of minus 115 because obviously none of the bets, we're still in the morning here, so none of the bets have even finished. No results have come in. But I'll at the end of the video, I'll show you the results from today's bets. So, obviously stick around for that. Now, I wanted to say yesterday I actually had my first big win using Till the Odds, and those of you that are in the Facebook group would have already seen me share this. So I started placing doubles because when I first started using Till the Odds, I was only placing lucky 15s. And while you're going to hit huge profits, like you can see, for example, on this lucky 15 here, with just a 40 pence stake, so £6 total, the return, if all four of those landed, would be over £7,000. So that's what I'm hoping happens over the next few months here, leading up to this holiday. If I can land just one of those 4 out of 4 lucky 15s, that's the entire holiday paid for, essentially. But the reason why I've started including doubles, trixies, patents, is because if you're just doing lucky 15s, you're going to go a very long time before you see a big win. And this double really, really helped out with sort of few days of losses that I was taking. So just that one double there returned £420 there, plus the stake back, of course, so £425. So I wouldn't just be placing lucky 15s. As I say, I'd also be incorporating those other bets there. Now, the total profit we have from this at the moment is 127 bets placed, £794 stakes, and then £204 profit. And what we can do, so we're quite a way to go yet to get to the 6,600. But what I'll do here is I'll just click on this refresh button and I'll show you me placing a bet, even though I've already placed my 20 for today. But I'll just go through an example here. And the bookies actually that I'm using, some of them are really, really quick to place bets here. Let me just see. Yeah, this one we can place. I've not placed any other bets on these horses except for Sapphire, I think. So all we're going to do, this is Jeff Banks. You have to press pause on the refresh button there, otherwise it'll lose your bet for you. But we're going to go on Jeff Banks, press OK here to get a fresh bet slip, otherwise these won't place. And we'll go 230 Fontwell. So you click this UK button on the left here. Apologies if I'm talking fast because I want to get this placed quickly. But we'll do 230 Fontwell, horses Little Talks, back odds in 19. So there's Little Talks. Back odds 19, select it, and then 445 Fontwell, because we don't want to do these in order. We want to do the other Fontwell one while we're here. Our Friend Mo 6.5, and there's Our Friend Mo. Get that one on. 243 Southall, so we'll select here on the left again. Then at 243 Southall is going to be just there. And that's Fancy Stuff, back odds of 10, so I'll select that one. And then finally 405 Newmarket, and we'll go there, 405 Newmarket. Sapphire, back odds of 7, which is just there. Then you're going to drop down and click Lucky 15, put in the 0.4 and click Place Bet. And the reason why you want to do this quickly, hopefully that's going to accept that at all the odds I've just requested. The reason why you do these quick is because the odds that you're taking are value odds. They will change if you're not fast. And that's a good sign because obviously if you were going to place these bets and they were just there for ages, you'd know that the software isn't working. It's not really getting you value bets. But that's how you know this is really good software. Now, all you want to do now, when you've placed that bet, is click on the tick button. I'll put in my stake here of 0.40. So we've got total stake of £6. And then you can see it's saying here that we got 19, 10, 7, and 6.5. You can see that 19, 10, 7, and 6.5. So a lucky 15, £6 bet is going to a potential return of £5,279. And you can see there, 5,277. I don't know why it's off by a couple of quid, but it's usually £1 or £2 off there for whatever reason. There's just a slight discrepancy, but that's basically, bang on the money there. And actually, there was something I meant to talk to you about with regards to the type. When the bets come through, it's going to give you the value percentage after the odds there, then the quality score, so VP and QS. Now, value percentage, I'm quite happy with them as long as they're very close to 100. Better if they're 100 or higher, but you can see we've got 97, 95s, and a 102. But as for the quality score, what I look at is does the total quality score add up to be over 400? Because if you got 100 on each, then obviously that's 400 exactly of the 4 there. But here we have, so 111 plus 37 plus 153 plus 356, and that was the odds that we managed to match those odds there. So 657, plenty over that 400 target that I look for. And what will happen if your odds drop? Say our friend Mo dropped to 6.0, so we couldn't get it at 6.5. You would still take that because the quality score would still be very high. Whereas if, say, fancy stuff dropped from 10 down to 8, that would drop the quality score basically down to barely down to nothing, essentially. And then you wouldn't take that. If the odds just drop ever so slightly by half a point or 1 point, if it's a higher one, so little talks from 19 to 18, I'd still take it, but don't just take the bet if it drops in odds quite aggressively. Now, I spoke very fast there. That was a lot of information, but what I'll be doing is I'll be sharing any extra tips or things that I didn't think about to include in this video and profit updates over on the match betting and value betting Facebook group, of course. So be sure to check that out, and I'll keep you updated with everything going on here and my goal for the bookmakers to pay for my family's holiday. Do tap the like button below if you enjoyed this video, had any value from it whatsoever. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.